The Kraft Foods Company presents Harold Perry as the Great Gildersleeve.
Yeah.
All over the country, the folks who've tried Kraft's wonderful new natural cheese are saying this is the cheese we've been waiting for. Yes, Kraft's new cheese, called K-Brand Natural, is a very special cheese. It's a cheddar with a mellow flavor, a melt-in-your-mouth texture, and made of pasteurized milk. Remember the name, K-Brand Natural Cheddar. Listen for more about Kraft's latest triumph in cheese-making later in the program. Now let's see what's going on in the great Gildersleeve household. At the moment, the great man is in the living room, resting comfortably in front of the fireplace.
Leroy home yet, Miss Gildersleeve?
Leroy, not yet, Bertie.
I'm ready to put dinner on the table.
Well, let's wait till he gets here.
Anytime you say, I'm ready to put down the table.
All right, Bertie. He'll be here in a few minutes. Then our little family can sit down together.
You just say the word. I'm ready to put down the table.
Thank you, Bertie. Where is that kid? Playing football, I suppose. I'll never understand it. He can play for hours. If there's any work to be done around here, he gets worn out in 15 minutes.
Uncle Mort, isn't dinner ready yet?
Yes, my dear, but we're waiting for Leroy.
Oh, Unky, why can't we start? He'll catch up with us when he gets here. He eats twice as fast as we do.
You heard me, Marjorie. We're all going to sit down together like any ordinary family. This isn't a boarding house, you know. We don't eat in shifts.
If I don't eat pretty soon, I'll faint.
Faint? I don't think there's any danger of that, my dear. Healthy girl like you.
Well,
Leroy?
Yeah, Unc.
Come in here, young man.
Hi. It's about time you got home. We've been waiting for you.
I will handle this, Marjorie. Leroy?
Yeah, Unc.
Why are you so late getting home? I want a full explanation.
I couldn't help it, Unc. I was...
You think that's right, Leroy? Keeping your family waiting this way while you're out kicking a football around?
I wasn't playing football, Unc.
Oh, then what were you doing?
I was at school rehearsing.
Rehearsing? Rehearsing what?
I'm Paul Revere. She made me do it.
What are you talking about, Leroy?
Old Lady Hatfield, she made me do it.
We don't refer to our teachers as old ladies, Leroy.
Well, anyhow, she says I got to be in the school play. I'm Paul Revere.
Well...
Can't we eat now, Unky?
Just a moment. Well, so we have a little actor in the family.
Leroy, huh?
Never mind, my dear. Being in a school play is a great honor. They don't just pick anybody, you know. What kind of a play is it, my boy?
Oh, it's a kind of a pageant. George Washington, Patrick Henry, and all those guys. I'm Paul Revere.
Well, sounds like a wonderful play.
Old Lady Hatfield wrote it herself. It stinks.
Leroy?
Well, it does. I wish I didn't have to be in it.
That's the wrong attitude. It's a wonderful experience for you. Getting up before a lot of people gives you poise, self-confidence. Very valuable in later life.
Who cares?
Miss Gildersleeve. Oh, Leroy's here. Shall I put it on the table?
Just a minute, Bertie.
You said you was waiting for Leroy, and he's here.
In a minute, Bertie.
Okay, dinner's getting cold.
Yes, sir, I'm mighty proud of you, my boy.
Who wants to be an actor? That's sissy stuff. Put powder on your face, kiss girls.
There's nothing wrong in learning how to kiss girls. That'll be very valuable in later life, too.
Well, I'm not going to kiss Ethel Hammerschlag. Don't see why they had to make her Mrs. Paul Revere.
Now, you mustn't be bashful, my boy. I'll tell you what. We can rehearse that kissing scene right here at home. You can practice on Marjorie.
What? Kiss my sister? What a repulsive idea.
Now, children.
Let's eat.
Tell me, Leroy, do you have a big part in the play?
Yeah, I guess so. I have to say a lot of corny stuff. One if I land and two if I see. Then I have to run around knocking on doors, hollering, wake up, the British are coming.
I hope you're not going to say it like that. That wouldn't wake anybody up. Put some fire into it. Bring it up from the stomach, Leroy. Like this. Wake up! Wake up! The British are coming!
Did you call me, Miss Gildersleeve?
No, Bertie. You see, Leroy? The British are coming.
Miss Gildersleeve, I don't care who's coming. I'm going to put it on the table right now.
Mr. Gildersleeve.
Good morning, Peavy. Good morning, good morning.
What can I do for
Oh,
you?
nothing, Peavy. Just came in to say hello.
Oh. Well, if you don't mind, Mr. Gildersleeve, I'll just go right on working here. I'm preparing a display of tar and honey cough syrup. It's always a good winter item.
Yeah, go right ahead. I suppose you've heard about Leroy?
Something happened to Leroy? I hope it's nothing serious.
Oh, no, Peavy. Just thought you might be interested to know that he's going to be in the school play.
Oh, that's so. That's nice.
Well, it isn't much. He's just got one of the leading parts, that's all.
Well, frankly, Mr. Gildersleeve, I never thought of Leroy as an actor. He seems to be more the outdoor type.
Oh, well, I was a little surprised myself, but I guess the boy must have talent, all right.
What's the play about?
It's sort of historical. The history teacher wrote it.
Oh, one of those things.
Oh, no. Very good, Peavy. I read part of it. George Washington's in it, and Patrick Henry, Nathan Hale.
Sounds like an all-star cast.
And Leroy is Paul Revere.
Is that so?
Of course, it's just a school play, but there's no telling where a thing like this might lead to. By Leroy might turn out to be another Mickey Rooney.
Yes?
What's wrong with being an actor?
Well, I was introduced to a child actor in Chicago years ago, as I remember, and he was an obnoxious little fellow.
He was?
Wore a checkered suit, carried a cane, and he was smoking a cubeb. I wouldn't want to see that happen to Leroy.
Don't worry, Peavy, it won't. Oh, by the way, they just got the tickets printed up for the play. Would you like to buy a couple? I know you'll want to see Leroy.
Well, how much are they?
40 cents apiece. 2 will be 80 cents.
Oh. You say, Mr. Gildersleeve, I was just thinking. It'd be awful if Leroy caught a cold and couldn't be in the play.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, it's been known to happen to actors. Their throats are very sensitive.
They are?
Now, a bottle of this tar and honey cough syrup...
That's a good idea, Peavy. I'll take it. How much is it?
80 cents. It's... Same as the tickets. We'll call it an even trade.
Peavy, do you know what you are? You're an old...
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, good morning, Commish.
Hello, Floyd.
Your next, Commish, what'll it be, a haircut?
I don't need one, Floyd. Just dropped in to sell you some tickets.
What are they for? The Irish sweepstakes?
No, for a school play.
Oh, count me out, Commish. I don't go for them clam bakes.
This happens to be a play about American history. Very educational.
Uh-huh.
And it may interest you to know that Leroy is playing one of the leading parts.
Uh-huh.
The tickets are only 40 cents. Certainly worth 40 cents to see Leroy. Well, isn't it?
Well...
All right, Floyd, it's up to you. I don't intend to force these tickets on you. I'm sure I can dispose of a few at the Summerfield Hotel barbershop. And I understand they do a pretty good job of cutting hair, too.
Just kidding, Commish. I wouldn't miss the school play for anything. Now, with Leroy in it, give me 2 tickets. Here's the 80 cents.
Well, thanks, Floyd. Well, see you later.
I'd say, if you don't mind my saying so, you could stand a little trim in the back.
Huh? That's all?
And a massage wouldn't hurt. You could stand a shampoo.
I could?
Well, sure, you ought to keep up appearances with a star actor in the family.
Well, I guess you're right, Floyd. Give me the works.
Okay. Here's where I get my money back.
What's that, Floyd?
Nothing, Commish. Clippers on the side?
Why, of course, Gildy. I'll be glad to buy 2 tickets.
You would, Judge?
Certainly. I consider it a privilege to be able to see Leroy perform.
Well, thank you, Horace. Here are the tickets. That'll be 80 cents, please.
Oh, by the way, Gildy,
Yeah?
I'd like to sell you some tickets.
Ha.
Yes, for a turkey raffle. And 2 tickets will be just $1.
What?
So you owe me 20 cents. Thank you.
No, Leroy. Now try it again.
Oh, gee, do I have to?
Certainly. Everybody in this town is coming to see this play. Don't let your public down, Leroy.
Oh, for corn's sake.
Come on now. Go out and come in again. And put some life into it.
Okay.
Remember, you're Paul Revere and you're saving the nation.
Okay. Wake up, defend yourselves. Take down your flintlocks. The British are coming.
Eagle. Not that way, Leroy. And don't stand with your back to the audience.
Well, that's where the door is. Miss Hatfield.
I don't care what Miss Hatfield said.
You tell me one thing and she tells me something else. It's making me nervous.
Well, you listen to me. I'm your uncle.
I didn't want to be in the old play in the first place.
Well, you're going to be in it. It'll be good for you. Now try it again, Leroy. And this time, boom it out. You've got a good pair of lungs. The British are coming.
Did you call me Miss Gildersleeve?
No, Bertie. Okay, Leroy. Let's take it again. There you are, Dr. Needham. 2 tickets for the play. And I know you're going to enjoy Leroy's performance. Thank you, Mrs. Pettibone. Next Friday night now, school auditorium. And wait till you see Leroy. He's practically the lead. Oh, yes, indeed, Mayor Terwilliger. I'm sure you'll be proud of Leroy when you see him. Why, he's the star of the whole show. Hello, everybody. I'm home.
Oh, hello, Miss Gildersleeve.
Well, Bertie, tomorrow night's the big night. Oh, here's 2 tickets for you.
Thank you.
Leroy had better be good. I've got the whole town coming to see him.
Yes, sir.
Funny thing, Bertie. I'm getting stage fright myself.
Yes.
Bet I'm more nervous than Leroy.
Yes, sir.
What's the matter, Bertie? Something wrong?
Well, Mr. Gildersleeve, I got bad news for you.
What's the matter?
Well, it's bad news.
Tell me, Bertie, what is it?
It's bad news.
Well, what is it?
You better ask Miss Marjorie. She'll tell you all about it, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Marjorie!
Yes, Uncle Mort?
What's going on around here? What's Bertie talking about? Bad news.
Well, you better ask Leroy, Unky.
By George, I'll get to the bottom of this. Leroy!
Did you call me, Aunt?
Come down here, young man.
Okay. Yeah, Unc?
Leroy, what's this about bad news?
Bad news? I don't know.
Leroy, the play.
The play?
What about the play?
Oh, haven't you heard, Unc? I'm not going to be in it.
Oh!
Yeah, too bad, isn't it?
Leroy, when did this happen?
This afternoon, Miss Hatfield took me out of it.
Took you out of it? Why?
She said she couldn't stand another day of me. Guess I'm just a lousy actor.
You can say that again.
He is not.
Well, it's too late to do anything about it, Unc. The dress rehearsal is tonight. The play goes on tomorrow. Too bad, isn't it?
Leroy? By George, she's not going to get away with this. Don't forget I'm on the school board, and I'm a taxpayer. Besides that, I bought $12 worth of tickets.
The great Gildersleeve will be right back. For everybody who loves a real rich-tasting, mellow cheddar cheese, here's a piece of great news. Kraft's experts at cheese making now have created a natural cheddar cheese with all that good old cheddar flavor, that glorious melt-in-your-mouth texture, but made from pasteurized milk. The name, K-Brand Natural. That's K-A-Y, K-Brand Natural. This is truly a triumph in cheese making.
Did you say K-Brand is natural cheese made from pasteurized milk?
That's right. Every drop of milk is carefully and thoroughly pasteurized, and K-Brand is aged in a new way, too. It's sealed in a sparkling clear wrapper before it goes to the curing room, and right in that same spick and span wrapper it ages to a mellow goodness.
You mean this natural cheddar has no cheesecloth or paraffin cover?
That's exactly what I mean. K-Brand has no rind at all. Every bit is usable in sandwiches, with pie, for snacks, and your cheese tray.
K-Brand sounds wonderful. How do I buy it?
Just look for the big 10-pound bar marked K-Brand Natural. K-Brand Natural, all down the top and sides. Then have your dealer cut a portion for you. A good big portion, I might suggest, for K-Brand is downright delicious eating. Put K-Brand on your shopping list for tomorrow. Remember, it's the natural cheddar made from pasteurized milk. The great Gildersleeve is a patient man, but when his loved ones are attacked, he has all the fury of a grizzly bear protecting its cubs. We find him now storming down the corridor of the Summerfield Grammar School, dragging his cub behind him.
Come on, Leroy, and stop dragging your feet.
Please, Unc, I don't want to go in there.
You don't have to be ashamed. I know my rights. We're going to have it out with Miss Hatfield right now.
But they're right in the middle of dress rehearsal. All the kids will be in there. They'll hear you.
Never mind. Here's the auditorium.
No.
Yeah, there she is in the front row.
Donald, tell your stage crew to take that rowboat out of there. It belongs in the George Washington scene. Okay, Miss Hatfield.
Listen to her bossing everybody around. Come on, Leroy.
And will the orchestra please be quiet? I can't shout over all that noise.
Miss Hatfield?
And Donald, do we have only one tree? This is supposed to be a forest.
Miss Hatfield.
Yes? Oh, Leroy, what are you doing here?
Hello, Miss Hatfield.
I'm Mr. Gildersleeve.
Miss Hatfield, does this costume look all right?
Oh.
Hi, Leroy.
Hi, Ethel.
Miss Hatfield, I'm Mr. Gildersleeve.
Ethel, where did you get that costume? You're supposed to be Betsy Ross, not some ragamuffin. Don't I get any cooperation from the art department?
Miss Hatfield, I'm Mr. Gildersleeve.
Just a moment, please.
What?
Ethel, don't just stand there. You go back to Miss Fraser and tell her you're Betsy Ross.
Miss Hatfield?
Yes? What is it?
I'm Betsy Ross. I'm Mr. Gildersleeve.
Yes?
And Leroy was Paul Revere this afternoon.
Yes, I know that.
Well, what I wanted to know is, why did you take him out?
Mr. Gildersleeve, Leroy is a fine boy. I like him very much, but he'll never be an actor. Not in 1,000,000 years.
That's what I told you, Unc.
You keep out of this, Leroy. Miss Hatfield?
Mr. Gildersleeve, please. I can't have any more interruptions.
Well, I don't care.
This play goes on tomorrow night, and everything's going wrong. Half the scenery isn't ready, the costumes don't fit, and I'm on the verge of a breakdown.
I'm sorry. That's not my worry. But why can't Leroy...
Mr. Gildersleeve, putting on a play with children isn't easy. It isn't easy at all. But when I have to contend with the parents, well, some of them are worse than the children.
Miss Hatfield, it may interest you to know that I am not only Leroy's uncle, but I also happen to be a member of the school board.
Well, if you don't think I'm doing my job, you can fire me. I don't care. Fire me.
Miss Hatfield, don't. I didn't mean it. Here's my handkerchief.
Gee, Unc, what did you do that for?
Shut up. Miss Hatfield.
Everybody's looking at us.
What's the matter here?
Hey, it's the principal.
Throckmorton.
Hello, Eve.
What's the matter, Miss Hatfield?
He can fire me if he wants to. I don't care.
No. Nobody's going to fire you.
No, of course not. I didn't mean anything at all. I was just asking Miss Hatfield about Leroy.
Oh. It's all right, Miss Hatfield. Throckmorton.
Yes?
Miss Hatfield has been under quite a strain these last few weeks. She teaches all day, and then she's been rehearsing this play after school hours on her own time. Yes. I'm sorry that Leroy had to be taken out of the play, but I think that can be remedied. Miss Hatfield.
Yes, Miss Goodwin.
George Washington has only one aide-de-camp in the play. Do you think he might have two?
I suppose so.
Well, that could be Leroy. And you might give him just one line.
Well, just one.
Thank you, Miss Hatfield.
Yes. Thank you, Miss Hatfield.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Hatfield.
Unky, look, the school's all lit up.
Yeah.
Can't you walk a little faster? We're going to be late. What's the matter? What are you stopping for?
Marjorie, I don't think I'll go to the play.
Uncle Mort.
I think I'll just turn around and go back home. You just run along by yourself. You can tell them I'm sick.
Unky, you're acting like a child. You know you're not sick.
Well, I will be. You can just see the judge and the rest of them when they find out about Leroy's part. Aide-de-camp. One line.
Oh, you didn't have to tell everybody Leroy was going to be the star.
I know. Sometimes, Marjorie, I think your old uncle isn't very smart.
Well, he's a very nice uncle. Now, come on.
All right. Guess I might as well pace the music.
Well, look at the crowd going up the steps. Everybody in town must be here.
Yes. Marjorie, maybe we could wait till they all go in. We'll kind of sneak in the dark after they've
Hiya,
gone.
Commish.
Floyd.
Hiya. Hello, Marjorie.
Hello.
Well, me and the missus got here all right. Big night for Leroy, huh, Commish? Bet you're pretty happy.
Yes, I'm happy.
Say, you think Leroy will give me his autograph?
Floyd.
Oh, hello.
Mr. Gildersleeve, Marjorie.
Hello, Mr. Peavy.
Well, I suppose you're both feeling pretty proud on this night of nights.
Hey, pipe the judge over there.
He's wearing a full dress suit.
Hey, Judge!
Why don't they go away?
Well, this is quite a distinguished gathering.
Where'd you get the monkey suit?
Don't be crude, Floyd.
You look wonderful, Judge Hooker.
Thank you, my dear. I thought I'd dress to suit the occasion in honor of Summerfield's rising young thespian. I hear the strains of the overture. Shall we enter the auditorium?
Me and the Peeves got our wives waiting. See you inside.
Come, Gildy. Let the play begin. Let joy be unconfined.
Oh, brother.
Well, there goes the curtain, Gildy. The play is on.
Yeah.
Indians.
Aren't those wigwams cute?
Me, he big Indian chief, father of Indian maiden Pocahontas.
Say, isn't that Leroy's friend, Piggy?
Captain John Smith. Ugh. We chop him off Paleface head.
Oh, Father, please spare Paleface. Pocahontas loves John Smith.
Hey, Commissioner, when does Leroy come on?
That Floyd should have gone home.
Hey, Commissioner.
Quiet, Floyd.
Huh?
Big chief spare life of Paleface. Come, we smoke pipe of peace and wigwam.
They knocked the wigwam down. Is that a riot?
Patrick Henry. I know not what course others may take, but as for me, give me liberty or... Oh, Robert, give me death. What's that, Miss Hatfield? Give me death. Give me death!
The spirit of 76. Look at those three little fellas.
Hey, Commish, where's your nephew? Thought you said he was a star.
Yes, isn't it time for Paul Revere, Gildy?
You better tell him, Monkey.
Well, you see, Judge, Leroy isn't there. Wonder if I could sneak out of here.
I thought you said he was Paul Revere.
Well, Leroy was, but they decided...
Wake up! The British are coming!
Hey, where's Leroy? I want my 80 cents back.
General Washington, your aide-de-camp awaits without. Good, send him in. Come in, aide-de-camp. Come in, aide-de-camp. Oh.
Hey, it's Leroy. Where'd he get that wig?
Aide-de-camp. Doesn't look like a leading part to me, Gildy.
Well, there was a slight change, Judge.
General Washington, I am your most obedient servant. I bow.
Look at that, Gildy. His wig fell off.
I knew he'd do something wrong.
He can't get the wig back on. Oh, it's on now.
I bow.
It fell off again.
Get off that stage, Leroy.
He's knocking his wig off again on purpose.
I bow.
That little...
Pull the curtain down. My play. I bow. Pull that curtain down.
Leroy! Come on, Marjorie. Let's get away from here.
Don't go so fast, Unky. Aren't we going to wait until Leroy gets dressed?
I'll dress him at home. Disgracing me like that. Come on, let's get out of here before those...
Gildy, wait a minute.
Hooker.
What'd you run away for?
And I'm in a hurry, Horace.
Why, Gildy? Aren't you going backstage to congratulate Leroy? Huh? Why, he was the hit of the show.
The hit? He was?
Certainly. Everybody's talking about it. That was very clever, the way he kept making his wig fall off.
Yeah.
Hey, Commish, you were right. The kid's a scream.
Oh, well, thank you, Floyd. I thought he was rather good.
Good. Why, the missus laughed so hard she almost swallowed a bridge wig.
Yeah, Leroy's pretty talented, all right.
Yeah.
Of course, I coached him a little.
May I add my congratulations, Mr. Gildersleeve?
Of course, Peavy.
And may I suggest a little celebration at my drugstore? The sodas are on me.
Oh, gee, swell.
Excellent idea.
I'll be right with you. I'm going backstage and get the star of the show. Little Leroy.
More from the great Gildersleeve in just a minute. If you have a family that likes snacks at bedtime, here's a tip on how to keep them happy. Have plenty of Kraft's newest cheese on hand. It's a natural cheddar cheese with that good old mellow flavor, but made from pasteurized milk. Yes, Kraft's K-Brand Natural is made from carefully, thoroughly pasteurized milk. And K-Brand is aged right in its own spick-and-span wrapper, so it has no rind. All its mellow, melt-in-your-mouth goodness can be used for hearty, nutritious sandwiches. And what delicious sandwiches they are. Buy some tomorrow from the big 10-pound bar in your dealer's refrigerator case. Remember the name K-Brand, the natural cheddar made of pasteurized milk.
I was pretty good tonight, huh, Unc?
Yes, you were, Leroy.
Guess I was the head of the show.
Yes, Leroy, I've told you that 20 times. It's almost midnight. Now run on up to bed.
The way I kept making my wig fall off. Neat, huh?
Yes, yeah.
I guess I got more laughs than anybody.
Leroy, go to bed.
General Washington, I am your most obedient servant. I bow. Gee, I was funny.
Good night, Leroy.
Good night, Unc. General Washington, I bow.
Little ham. Good night.
The Great Gildersleeve is played by Harold Perry. It was written by Gene Stone and Jack Robinson with music by Jack Meakin. Included in the cast are Walter Tetley, Louise Erickson, Lillian Randolph, Earl Ross, and Richard LeGrand. This is John Wall saying goodnight for the Kraft Foods Company, makers of the famous line of Kraft quality food products. Tomorrow night, Charles Boyer will be Al Jolson's guest on the Kraft Music Hall, heard over most of these NBC stations.
Oh?
Don't miss it. Remember, tomorrow night. For exact time, see your local paper. And listen in next Wednesday and every Wednesday for the further adventures of the Great Gildersleeve.
Ladies, save time in making that favorite thrifty main dish, macaroni and cheese. With Kraft Dinner, you can make macaroni and cheese that's fluffy light and downright delicious in just 7 minutes cooking time. And every bite of that fluffy macaroni has a swell cheddar cheese flavor. Kraft Dinner costs only a few cents a serving, so save time and money. Get several packages of Kraft Dinner from your food store tomorrow. Look for the yellow and blue package, plainly marked Kraft Dinner.
This is NBC, the national broadcasting company.
The Kraft News Company presents Harold Perry as the Great Gildersleeve. All over the country, the folks who've tried Kraft's wonderful natural cheese are saying, this is the cheese we've been waiting for. Yes, Kraft's newest cheese, called K-Brand Natural, is a very special cheese. It's a cheddar with a mellow flavor, a melt-in-your-mouth texture, and made of pasteurized milk. Remember the name, K-Brand Natural Cheddar. Listen for more about Kraft's latest triumph in cheese making later in the program. The great Gildersleeve is one of those tradition-loving Americans who believes Thanksgiving should be spent at home with his family.
Yes, sir, and a big fat turkey.
He believes it so strongly that he has closed up the water department and gone home half a day early.
You bet. If anybody wants water, all they have to do is turn a tap. Well, hello, Marjorie. Lovely day, isn't it? Looks like Indian summer's come back. Marjorie, I spoke to you.
Oh, sorry, Uncle Mort. Hello.
Ah, yes. Weather like this that makes you want to be up and doing. Good day for football, hunting, or sitting by the fire. Guess I'll sit by the fire. What are your plans, my dear?
Unky, I'm trying to write a letter.
Oh? Marshall Bullard. Dream boy.
Unky, you looked.
I thought you'd forgotten about young Bullard.
He's home from school for the holidays.
Then why write him a letter? He lives right across the street. You can yell to him. Oh, Marshall, you dream boy.
Marshall and I are not speaking.
Oh? Well, Mr. Bullard and I aren't speaking either, but I don't write him mushy letters. Where's Leroy?
Out in the backyard playing.
He is? Why don't I hear him?
Count your blessings. He's been tearing through the house all day with Craig.
Another Bullard. We're surrounded. I wonder what they're up to. Awfully quiet around here. Oh! Spoke too soon. What's going on out there? Oh, Bertie, he nearly ran over you.
That's all right, Mr. Gildersleeve. Don't mind me. I'm used to being run over around here.
Huh? What's this?
Especially when there ain't no school. Kids all over the place.
Cans all over the place, too, Bertie. What happened?
I just made it to the door on a dead run before everything slipped. Now just look at all them groceries.
Have the boys been up to something, Bertie?
I ain't saying nothing. I ain't no stool pigeon. I ain't no convoy truck either.
Convoy truck?
Just because I'm carrying a load of groceries, I ain't no convoy truck. Bomb, Bertie! I ain't no convoy truck.
I'll attend to them, Bertie. Have they been up on that roof again?
I ain't saying nothing. Except someday one of them bombs is going to go off like Vic and Nene, and you won't have no more Bertie.
Darn kid. Sorry, Bertie. I'll go right out there.
I ain't saying nothing, but I ain't no convoy truck.
No boys know how to play anymore. Wonder what they're up to. Hiding back of the garage.
Come on, Craig. Grab hold of it. Okay. We gotta point it right over the garage where the moon comes up. Huh? Oh, hi, Unc. You want something, Unc?
Leroy, what's this I hear about you and Craig bombing Bertie?
Only playing, Unc.
Yeah, only playing.
Well, that's no way to play. She had the Thanksgiving turkey in those groceries. What are you doing now? Isn't that an old coal chute?
Yeah, for launching rockets.
Rockets?
We're just playing, Unc.
Like in a comic book.
Shut up, Craig.
Craig, why do you have that exhaust pipe tied around you?
Leroy's gonna send me to the moon.
What? Does your mother know about this, Craig?
Nah, she wouldn't let me go.
Yeah.
We're just playing, Unc. We fill the exhaust pipe with carbide, pour some water down the top.
Leroy, you boys are playing with fire.
No, we're not. Carbide just bubbles and smells.
Now, see here. There'll be no playing with carbide and exhaust pipes. Why can't you kids play some nice, safe game?
Like what? That's any fun.
Well, if you have to build something instead of trying to be like Buck Rogers, yeah, why don't you build a nice raft like Tom Sawyer?
Who's Tom Sawyer?
Who's Tom Sawyer? Oh, yes. He and his pal, Huckleberry Finn, knew how to play, that's all. Like real American boys, instead of trying to blow each other up.
A raft? Hey, not bad, Unc. Will you help us build this with these planks?
Build it? Well, Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn did those things themselves, Leroy. That was the real fun of it.
I get it. But we can't drag those big planks down to the creek. We're just kids.
Crick? Why don't you just pretend the driveway is the crick?
The driveway?
Sure, why not? I'll buy you the book, my boy. It'll tell you how to build the raft and to have fun doing it.
I want to be a rocket.
You'll have more fun building a raft, Craig.
Leroy said I could be a rocket. I'll go home, you little crybaby. I'll get Piggy.
No, Leroy.
I was a rocket until you came. I hate you.
Oh, you little rocket.
Don't you go kicking my uncle in the shins. I'm going to tell my father. Go home, crybaby.
Now, Leroy.
I hate you, you big water rock,
Oh, yes, go home, crybaby.
Just whom are you calling a crybaby, Gildersleeve?
Did I call some?
Hello, Mr. Bullard. Didn't see you.
What are you up to, Gildersleeve? What's this all about?
Craig started the fight. He kicked Unc on the shins.
He did? Let's see.
Never mind.
And then he called Unc a big waterlogged Budinsky.
Craig did that? Well, maybe I should speak to him, Gildersleeve.
Well, it might not be a bad idea.
If I've told him once, I've told him 100 times never to repeat things he hears around the house.
What?
Now, Gildersleeve, what was Craig crying about?
Well, Bullard, I was only trying to teach the boys to play safe and sane games. Forget bombs and rockets and get back to the good old days of Tom Sawyer.
Tom Sawyer. Now there was a real boy, Tom Sawyer. A great inspiration for boys.
Yes, indeed. As a matter of fact, I was just about to take the boys down and buy them the book.
You were? Well, that's great, Gildersleeve. Darn decent of you to take an interest in my boy.
Nothing at all.
I'm afraid I misunderstood you, Gildersleeve. I apologize.
Well, that's all right, Mr. Bullard.
And believe me, from now on, I'll never worry about Craig when he's playing with Leroy and you.
With me? Well, I was just going to get him the book. But you don't have to worry, Mr. Bullard. I'll keep an eye on the boys.
Can we go in with you when you buy your cigars?
No, Leroy. You have your book. You and Craig go on home and build your little raft.
Well, we'll just come in and look at the comic books while you're getting them. Yeah, Buck Rogers.
Now, Craig, forget about Buck Rogers. Run along and play like Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn.
Okay, Unc. Come on, Huckleberry.
Yes, sir. I guess I know how to handle children. Hello, Peavy. Customer.
Oh, well, hello, Mr. Gildersleeve. Guess I got engrossed in what I was reading and didn't hear you come in.
That's all right, Peavy. I know how it is to get interested in a book. I just bought one. Tom Sawyer.
Oh, excellent book, Tom Sawyer. I think you'll enjoy it.
It's for Leroy, Peavy.
Well, it's an excellent book for Leroy, then.
Yes, yes. I didn't think you'd have it, so I picked it up at the bookstore.
Well, I have it at home. I was just reading about whitewashing the fence again the other evening. Young Sawyer was quite a boy. But nowadays our big call is for these pocket mysteries.
Pocket mysteries? What good are they, Peavy?
Well, they fit the pocket.
Just look at your shelves, Peavy. Nothing but mysteries and comic books. I'll bet this is where Leroy gets all of his wild ideas.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that.
Well, it is. There ought to be a law against them.
Well, I don't know, Mr. Gildersleeve. These comic books are quite progressive at times. Had the atomic bomb before the Russians. And their rockets and spaceships are way ahead of ours.
Bombs, rockets, and spaceships. Peavy, hereafter I forbid you to sell any of those books to Leroy.
Well, just as you say, Mr. Gildersleeve. Although he hasn't been buying any. But if you don't want him to come in, sprawl on the floor and read them from cover to cover, I'll tell him.
Well, he won't be doing it anymore, Peavy. I'm selecting his reading material now. Better have about 6 cigars. Enough to tide me over tomorrow.
Oh, I meant to tell you, Mr. Gildersleeve, we'll be open tomorrow afternoon if you should care for something.
Open on Thanksgiving Day, Peavy?
Well, along toward evening, we usually have quite a brisk run on bicarbonate.
Oh. Well, too bad you can't spend the day at home with Mrs. Peavy.
Well, every business has its drawbacks and compensations, I guess. 6 cigars, that'll be 42 cents.
42, yes, there you are. Now you can get back to your book. What are you reading, Peavy?
Me?
Let me see. Peavy, not amazing comics. Not you.
Well, things have been a little slow today.
Look at this. A 9-foot Esther Williams in a leopard skin boiling a missionary. That's no stuff for kids to read.
Well, I'm no kid.
Conditions are worse than I thought. Goodbye, Superman. So there the boys were, Floyd, playing with a homemade rocket. So you know what I did?
You blew up?
No, I didn't. I marched Leroy right downtown and bought him a book.
No kidding? I bought one for Lovey once. Hold still now, I'm going around your ear. You can do anything you want with the right ear. Just hold the left one still. There.
And you know what book I got him?
No, what'd you get him?
Tom Sawyer.
Kid's book?
Of course it's a kid's book. Didn't you ever read Tom Sawyer, Floyd? Didn't you have any fun?
Don't worry. Little Floydie Munson had fun.
Well, every boy should read Tom Sawyer.
I guess it was never assigned to me. Some of my teachers was pretty dumb.
Tom Sawyer could have fun right in his own yard, whitewashing a fence or building a raft. That's the way I want Leroy to play. Like Tom Sawyer.
Hello, Floyd. Greetings of the festive season.
Hiya, Judge. Have a chair.
How soon will you be ready to work on a real head of hair? Oh, hello, Gildy.
Hello, Judge. And don't go gobbling like a Thanksgiving turkey. You're just sticking your neck out.
Take off your collar and tie, Judge. I'm just about through.
Thank you, Floyd. Where you been all day, Gildy? I tried to call you at the office twice and nobody answered. Take the afternoon off?
It so happens, Judge, that there are more important things in a man's life than work, such as spending some time with his children when they're out of school.
He bought Leroy a book. Tom Sawyer.
Well, that's nice. Fine book, Gildy. I just hope a boy with Leroy's imagination doesn't try to put any of the stunts into practice. I nearly killed myself 3 times trying to do what Tom Sawyer did.
What's this, Hooker?
Painting a fence don't sound so dangerous to me.
He got others to paint the fences, Floyd, while he went out and stole rafts.
What do you mean, stole rafts, Hooker? He built the raft.
He stole it, Gildy. Look it up. He and Huck Finn and Joe Harper stole it at night.
Well, they knew how to have fun anyway, like real American boys.
Yeah, you call running away from home fun.
Who ran away from home?
They did, when they became pirates. You remember?
Pirates? You didn't tell me about them, Commish. Hey, Leroy'd make a good one.
The Black Avenger, the Red Hander, and the Terror of the Seas pushed right out into the Mississippi on a raft at midnight, right into the raging current, swept downstream for miles.
No fooling, just kids?
Well, Leroy was just going to play with the raft on the driveway.
Fat chance of Leroy staying very long in the driveway with the raft.
Well, then what happened, Judge?
Storm came up, they all got soaked to their skins. Wonder they didn't catch pneumonia.
Pneumonia, little Leroy.
A mighty dangerous escapade.
Yeah, I bet they got a lacing when they got home, Judge. I would have.
Well, no, they didn't. Everybody thought that they were dead.
You tell a jolly story, Judge.
Well, that's the way it happened, Gildy. Read the book.
You nearly through there, Floyd?
Yep. You ready for the shave?
Forget the shave. Let me out of here. They're not in the backyard or the garage. Bertie! Bertie, have you seen Leroy and Craig?
Leroy and Craig, aren't they out in the backyard?
No, Bertie, I just looked. When did you see him last?
I haven't seen him, Mr. Gildersleeve, since they barged through here and jerked the tail feathers out of my turkey. Said they're going to be pirates. Needed them for their hat.
Pirates?
Yes, sir. I guess they're going to be Turkish pirates.
Bertie, this is no laughing matter. Marjorie!
What's all the excitement?
Marjorie, your little brother. Have you seen him?
Oh, he and Craig went upstairs with a book and some dirty old turkey feathers 2 hours ago.
Oh, my goodness. Are you sure they're still up there?
Monkey, what's the matter?
Leroy's never stayed in his room 2 hours in his life. Not even when he's sick. Leroy! Leroy! The window's open. They've gone out the window and down the tree. Little Leroy. What's this? A note on his little bed. Dear Aunt Polly. Aunt Polly? We've gone down to the creek to build a raft. By the time you read this, there's no telling where we'll be. Signed, The Terror of the Seas and the Black Avenger. P.S. Written in blood.
The great Gildersleeve will continue the search in just a minute. For all you folks who like a natural cheese, especially a rich flavored mellow cheddar, here's news to make your mouth water in anticipation. Now, Kraft, those masters of fine cheese making, give you a natural cheddar with a uniformly delicious flavor and texture, and made from pasteurized milk. It's called K-Brand Natural. That's K-A-Y, K-Brand.
I don't understand. You say this is a natural cheese, and yet it's made of pasteurized milk?
That's right. Every drop of milk is carefully pasteurized.
K-Brand sounds wonderful. What does it look like?
In your dealer's refrigerator case, you'll see a big 10-pound bar and a sparkling transparent wrapper marked K-Brand Natural all down the top and sides. And that wrapper is mighty important. You see, K-Brand is sealed right in that wrapper before it goes to the curing room. And it ages to a mellow goodness right in the same spick-and-span wrapper.
You mean it has no cheesecloth or paraffin coating?
K-Brand has no rind at all. Curing natural cheese in a sealed wrapper is another Kraft triumph.
Then every bit of K-Brand is usable.
Every bit. And every bit is downright delicious, too, in sandwiches, with pie, for snacks. Next time you shop, have your dealer cut a big portion for you. Remember the name K-Brand, the natural cheddar made of pasteurized milk. Well, let's get back to the great Gildersleeve. In the manner of Tom Sawyer, Leroy and his little friend Craig Bullard have disappeared in the direction of the raging creek with planks to build a raft. A hasty reconnoiter has revealed no trace of them. And now, rising to the emergency, the worried man has summoned his friends to the search.
I've got to find Leroy. And poor little Craig. Oh, what'll his father say? Where's that Floyd? He should have been here 20 minutes ago. And Hooker can't even get in touch with the old goat. Marjorie!
Here are your hip boots, Uncle Mort. Why do you have holes cut in the toes?
Well, they're always getting filled with water.
The creek isn't hip deep, is it?
Pretty high this time of the year, my dear. No telling what's happened to the boys. Marjorie, do you think I should call the police?
Well, I'd wait a little while, Unky. Leroy always shows up in time for dinner.
Marjorie, when Leroy disappears and leaves a note addressed to Aunt Polly, and it's written in blood, we've got to be prepared for the worst.
But Aunt Polly was Tom Sawyer's aunt in the book, and they were always writing notes in blood.
They were? Ye gods, Marjorie, what have I done to the boy?
Any news yet, Miss Gildersleeve?
He's bleeding, Bertie.
Who's bleeding?
Little Leroy.
Well, he must have cut his finger going in my jam jar then. The strawberry jam smeared all over the house.
What's that? Let me taste that note. It is strawberry.
You see, Unky?
Well, he's missing anyway, and I'll find him if I have to call out the whole town.
When are you going to tell Mr. Bullard?
Well, Marjorie, Mr. Bullard's quite an excitable man, and I'll get it.
Hi, Commish. Hello, Marjorie.
Come on in, Floyd. We're ready to go.
I closed up shop the minute you called, Commissioner. Left Dr. Needham in the chair with half a haircut. He'll have to preach his sermon sideways tomorrow.
This is an emergency, Floyd.
Yeah, I stopped by for my gun. May get the sights between me and a duck. Got my dog out on the running board, too.
Floyd, this is not a duck hunt. 2 little boys are lost.
Well, he's good at picking up a scent. Rat terrier.
Well, bring him along, then.
Sure, he's got a good nose. Every year when the mother-in-law comes to visit, he starts whining a week before she gets here.
Let's go without a hooker, Floyd. Let's get down to the creek.
I still think Leroy will come home. I refuse to worry.
Maybe that's him on the porch now. Leroy? Leroy? Oh, hello, Judge.
Well, Gildy, I have great news for you.
You have? Come in.
Yes, after I heard you say that Leroy had become engrossed in the adventures of Tom Sawyer, Oh, good afternoon, Marjorie.
Hello, Judge.
Go on, Hooker. Where is he?
Where's who? Oh, hello, Floyd.
Hi, Judge.
Ye gods, Judge. Where is Leroy?
Leroy, how should I know?
But you just said you had great news.
I do. As I started to say, when I learned that Leroy was so interested in Tom Sawyer, I went out and found him another great Mark Twain book. Life on the Mississippi.
But, Judge, he's lost on the creek now.
What?
All afternoon, Judge. He and little Craig Bullard.
Well, I doubt if they're in any real trouble, but it'll soon be dark.
We're going right down to look for him.
Good. Where's Mr. Bullard? You've told him, haven't you?
Mr. Bullard? Well, I thought we'd find the boys first, Judge, and then tell him.
Well, let's do something before my dog loses interest and goes home.
Obviously, the first thing to do is to tell the boy's father. He'll be as concerned about Craig as you are about Leroy. Gildy?
How about you telling him, Horace? Floyd and I'll wait in the car with the dog. You're my lawyer.
Now, Gildy, don't be a baby. Floyd and I'll go along with you, if you like. But you have to tell him.
All right. I'll tell him.
Sure, Commish. And I'll keep the motor running, too.
Plank, red-hander.
I'm not the red-hander. I'm the terror of the sea.
You're not.
I am, too.
Now, what are we arguing about pirates for, anyway? We're just building a rocket to the moon.
Yeah. Who wants to build a dopey raft like Tom Sawyer?
Well, Craig, someday you'll learn you gotta humor your parents. Hand me the exhaust pipe, Buck Rogers.
Okay, Flash.
Hey, what's that noise?
What noise?
Probably some cows coming down to the creek.
That's no cow. That's your uncle.
Yeah, and your father. Hey, what are they doing down here?
If they're looking for us, let's call them.
Lay down behind the bushes and be quiet. If they ever find us building a rocket again, we'll really catch heck.
But I want to go home.
Didn't see any paste on me, Mr. Bullard.
Nothing from the farmhouse to the bridge, Gildersleeve.
I covered the other side. Not a sign. The raft would still be floating, wouldn't it?
Of course. We better sit down here and wait for the others.
Maybe I'd better go meet Floyd and the judge.
No, Gildersleeve. You might miss them. We said we'd all meet here. Besides, you've worn yourself out. Sit down and rest.
Mr. Bullard, I must say you've been mighty decent about this. Not knowing where little Craig is or what may have happened.
Hey, they think we're lost. I'm going to call them.
Shh, we better wait for a chance and sneak home.
If this turns out to be their idea of a prank, we ought to teach them a lesson they'll remember.
You see? Keep quiet.
Do you really suppose they've run away?
Oh, they'll show up all right, Gildersleeve. Don't worry.
Oh, sure. Yeah, they'll show up.
You really think so?
Sure they will. Don't worry.
Well, I'm not worrying. Don't you worry.
No, I'm not worrying. By George, Mr. Bullard, you're all right. I've always liked you.
Get him.
You're not a bad sort yourself, Gildersleeve. A regular guy.
Mr. Bullard, why don't you come over for Thanksgiving dinner?
Well, why don't you come over to my house? Larger house.
No, you come over to my house. Bigger turkey.
Well, if you insist, Gildersleeve.
You bet. You'll have roast turkey, cranberries, and pumpkin pie, and all the trimmings.
What's the matter, Gildersleeve?
I couldn't eat a bite. Not unless little Leroy's there.
Oh, for corn's sake, why don't they go home so we can go home?
It's getting dark, Gildersleeve.
Yeah. Awfully chilly, too. Leroy'll need his little Mackinaw. Well? Bullard?
Yes?
Well, we better wait for Floyd and the judge.
I'm getting cold, Leroy. Let's surrender.
Just can't understand why Leroy would do this thing. He wasn't a bad boy. Best-hearted kid in the whole world.
Well, Craig never went looking for trouble. Sweetest little fella you ever saw.
Leroy was sweet, too.
Oh, brother.
Looks like a sad holiday season, boy.
Yes. I had such great plans for Craig's Christmas.
I had quite a Christmas plan for Leroy, too.
Come on, Leroy. Shut up. They're talking about Christmas.
I was going down to Hogan Brothers tomorrow and buy Craig a power saw outfit.
Oh, boy, a power saw.
I was going to buy Leroy a saw.
Can I use your powered one, Craig?
And I already ordered a chemistry set.
I was going to order one, too.
Jeepers, you hear that, Craig? I'm going to get a chemistry set, too.
Yes, it was going to be quite a Christmas. I was getting Craig a new bicycle.
So was I, for Leroy.
I was even thinking of buying little Craig a Shetland pony.
I was definitely going to get Leroy a pony. Palomino. What a Christmas. Only Leroy could be here to enjoy.
Huh, is he kidding? Hey, I'll be there. Here I am. For me,
Leroy!
Leroy.
Craig, come here, my boy.
Leroy, where have you been?
We've been here all the time, Unc. We're safe.
You're safe. Wonderful. That's wonderful. That little Leroy.
Gosh, Unc, don't squeeze me so hard.
Just glad to see you, my boy.
Sure sounds like we're going to have a big Christmas, huh, Unc?
Leroy, how much did you hear?
The great Gildersleeve will be right back. If your family insists on a good big slice of cheddar cheese alongside of every piece of pie, you should get acquainted with Kraft's latest triumph. It's a wonderfully mellow, natural cheddar with a real melt-in-your-mouth texture. And what's more, what's new, it's made of pasteurized milk. The name is K-Brand Natural. That's K-A-Y, K-Brand. It's the rich and mellow-tasting cheddar made of pasteurized milk. And K-Brand ages right in its own spick-and-span wrapper. At your dealers, you'll see the big bar and the sparkling wrapper marked K-Brand Natural all down the top and side. Have your dealer cut you a good big portion, for this cheese is going to be a family favorite. Remember the name K-Brand, the natural cheddar made of pasteurized milk.
You're pretty sore, Honk. Maybe I won't get all of those things for Christmas.
Well, we'll see, Leroy. You may get all of them at that.
You mean it? A saw, a chemistry set, bicycle, and a pony? That's pretty expensive.
Well, expense may not be an object this year, my boy. I've been checking up on how much money this fellow Mark Twain made.
Yeah?
And I think I'll write a book about you. It'll sell twice as many copies as that piker Tom Sawyer. Good night, my boy. Good night, folks.
The Great Gildersleeve is played by Harold Perry. It was written by John Elliott and Andy White with music by Jack Meakin. Included in the cast are Walter Tetley, Louise Erickson, Lillian Randolph, Earl Ross, and Richard LeGrand. This is John Wald saying goodnight for the Kraft Foods Company, makers of the famous line of Kraft quality food products. Tomorrow night, Dorothy Lamour will be Al Jolson's guest on the Kraft Music Hall, heard over most of these NBC stations. Don't miss it.
I won't.
Remember, tomorrow night, for exact time, see your local paper. And be sure to listen in next Wednesday and every Wednesday for the further adventures of the Great Gildersleeve.
Good night.
Lady, are you having a hard time planning main dishes that stay within your food budget? Then get a couple packages of Kraft Dinner from your food store tomorrow. Each package of Kraft Dinner costs very little, but it contains enough quick-cooking macaroni and golden Kraft grated to make macaroni and cheese for 4 people. In only 7 minutes cooking time, you have a main dish that's delicious. Fluffy light macaroni with grand cheddar cheese flavor through and through. Look for the yellow and blue package, plainly marked Kraft Dinner.
This is NBC, the national broadcasting company.
The Kraft Foods Company presents Harold Perry as the Great Gildersleeve. For everybody who loves mellow, melt-in-the-mouth cheddar cheese, we have a piece of great news. It's about Kraft's natural cheddar called K-Brand. K-Brand is for folks who really get a thrill out of superb quality cheddar cheese. Remember the name K-Brand Natural Cheddar. And listen for more about this masterpiece in cheese making a little later on in the program. 3 nights in a row, the great Gildersleeve has called on Doris Dalrymple and stayed late burning the midnight oil. But the great Gildersleeve should worry. He has plenty of oil.
Don't move, Doris. Stand perfectly still, just as you are, with the light from the doorway on your hair, like a halo. And your eyes, Doris, so deep and mysterious, like the reservoir. I want to remember you just like this until tomorrow night.
Until tomorrow night, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Mr. Gildersleeve?
Well, Throckmorton. Then you can sing to me again. I think you have a marvelous voice. You really should do something with it.
Well, just a little love, a little kiss,
Please, the neighbors. Wait and sing it tomorrow. Just for me.
Just for you. It'll be our song. Yours and mine. And whenever we hear it, we'll...
Isn't that cute? Good night, Throckmorton.
But, Doris...
Yes, Throckmorton?
Doris...
Oh, Mr. Gildersleeve, you're so ruthless.
I can't help it. I don't care. There's one for the other hand.
Good night, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Mr. Gildersleeve again?
Throckmorton.
Doris.
Now, you have a hard day at the office tomorrow, remember?
Well, there is a lot to do, but I'll do it. Efficiency is our motto at the water department. I'll clear the desk in short order. Bing, bing.
I'm sure you will. Good night. Throckmorton.
Yes?
Would you do something for me?
On a beautiful romantic night like this? Doris, your very wish is my command. What can I do?
Before you leave, will you be good enough to set my garbage can on the curb?
Hard day. What time is it, Bessie?
It's 4:30, Mr. Gildersleeve. Just half an hour until 5. That's when we close the office.
You don't have to remind me. We'll close it on time, too. 5 o'clock, right on the dot. That's efficiency, Bessie. We'll be prompt with everything in this office, and that goes for closing.
We'll never be able to finish this report today, Mr. Gildersleeve. And His Honor, the mayor wanted it before...
Just leave the mayor to me, Bessie. We're not slaves. We're executives. Or something. At least I am. And if an executive can't finish his work during business hours, he's no executive.
No night work this time, Mr. Gildersleeve?
No, Bessie. Daytimes, we concentrate on work. Evenings are for relaxation and recreation. That's when we store up energy for the day ahead. Remember that.
Yes, sir.
Well, let's see what you've done on the report.
Right here, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Yes. Just a little love, a little kiss.
Mr. Gildersleeve, you have the report upside down.
What's that? Oh, just checking the bottom figures, Bessie.
I have more on my desk. I'll get them.
In no hurry, Bessie. We'll look into them first thing tomorrow.
Is the old hippopotamus anywhere around the water hole?
I'm a busy man, Horace. What's on your mind?
I was just on my way home, Gildy, and thought I'd better look in. Working on your fiscal report, I surmise.
Yes, big job, Horace. Lots of detail. Takes time.
When is it due, Gildy?
last Monday.
Just as I thought. If I were you, Gildy, I'd rush that report in. I'd get it in tomorrow.
What business is this of yours, Hooker?
I overheard a conversation Mayor Terwilliger had, and I think I ought to warn you that lightning can strike in the same place twice.
The mayor can't fire me. Not again, anyway. Just let him try to throw me out and put in one of his relatives.
Nevertheless, he did it before. That fellow Robbins had your job for a whole week.
Robbins, the mayor's second cousin. Wonder whatever happened to him.
He moved away. But the mayor has other relatives, and very few of them work. You better turn over a new leaf, Gildy.
Well, I was going to anyway, the first of the year.
From what I hear, that may be too late. If that report isn't in tomorrow, you better start looking for another job.
I don't need any advice from you about running this department, Hooker. I'm the executive around here.
Yeah, have it your own way, but don't say I didn't warn you. Good night, Gildy.
Good night. And mind your own business, you old goat. Old bad news tonight, Hooker. Wonder what Mayor Terwilliger is up to. He's always asked for these reports several times. Wonder if he's trying to trick me. Bessie! Oh, Bessie!
Yes, Mr. Gildersleeve?
Bring your pad and pencil. Bring everything.
But, Mr. Gildersleeve, it's almost 5 o'clock.
Bessie, I wish you'd stop watching the clock.
But you said you wouldn't work after hours.
An executive doesn't have hours, Bessie. If he can't put in overtime, he's no executive. Remember that.
Yes, sir. Where will we start, Mr. Gildersleeve?
We'll start at the beginning. Where is it?
Well,
We've had a long way to go here. These annual fiscal reports take a lot of work.
is that why they call them physical?
It isn't physical, Bessie. It's fiscal. F-I-S. Fis. C-A-L. Cal. Fiscal.
What does it mean, Mr. Gildersleeve?
Wonder if I could hire Doris Dalrymple.
Mrs. Dalrymple? Oh, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Now, Bessie. I can't get her anyway. For secretary.
Oh.
She was a darn good one. 14 years on the same job. Quit to marry her boss. That's how efficient she was. If I had her, I'll bet I'd know where I stand at the end of the fiscal year. I wouldn't have to sit up all night to find out.
I'll be glad to sit up with you, Mr. Gildersleeve.
No, Bessie. Thanks just the same. I'll take the report home with me and figure it out. I can concentrate better alone.
I'll take copies of everything home with me, too, Mr. Gildersleeve. I'll concentrate like crazy. I'll be here bright and early tomorrow morning with the complete physical report.
Fiscal, Bessie. Fiscal. Oh, what's the use? What'll I do? Call on Doris first and sit up late and do the report? Or do the report, then sit up late with Doris? Well, business before pleasure. I'll sit up late with Doris.
Well, hello, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Hello, Peavy.
Calling it a day, are you?
No, I'm just getting started. Got a busy night ahead of me.
I see. I don't suppose you'd care to take along a nice box of candy?
No, Peavy. Business before pleasure tonight. That's my motto.
Well, that's very good, Mr. Gildersleeve. Nothing like a good motto to keep a man on the straight and narrow.
Yes.
When I was a young man, I was a little inclined to leap before I looked. Then I got a little older and started to look before I leap.
Yeah?
Of course, now I just look.
You're a character, Peavy. Give me some cigars. Strong black ones that'll keep me awake tonight.
Well, the El Lobos ought to keep you awake, and anyone else who happens to be in the house.
All right, Peavy, I'll try 'em once more. Give me half a dozen.
Half a dozen El Lobos it is. Yeah, that'll be 24 cents.
Thanks, Peavy. Here you are.
Those El Lobos seem to be moving quite well, surprisingly enough.
Economical, Peavy, if you're a heavy smoker.
Yes, but not exactly the type of cigar you give a man to make a big impression. There was a man in here a little while ago buying cigars for the mayor. He got the Corona.
Who's buying Coronas for the mayor, Peavy?
Well, you should remember, Mr. Gildersleeve. Served as water commissioner for a while, as I recall.
Not Robbins, the mayor's second cousin. What's he doing back in town? The worst water commissioner Summerfield ever had.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that. We've had some pretty bad ones in our time. Present company accepted, of course.
Robbins back in town. The mayor's trying to fire me. Peavy, give me 6 more El Lobos. I have to stay awake tonight. water reports. Why can't people just drink it without somebody having to keep track of it? Civilization.
You home, Miss Gildersleeve? Good. Tonight's can night.
Can night? That's all the women in this town think I have to do. Put out the cans.
Well, tonight's can night.
I have work to do, Bertie, or tomorrow may be can day.
Well, the city says to get them out on Wednesday night, and I try to get them out.
Yes, Bertie.
I try to get them out. That's one thing the city has to say for Bertie. She tries.
All right, Bertie.
I don't want any trouble with the mayor, do you?
No, Bertie. Now, don't you threaten me, too. Why don't you have Leroy put out the cans?
I asked Leroy, but he had a good excuse, too.
Huh? What's his?
He's got a big examination coming up. He's pretty worried.
He is? He usually saves his worry till after the examination.
He's pretty worried. He wants to talk to you about it. What about the cans?
Yeah, we'll see, Bertie.
Hi, Unc.
Leroy, what's this about your schoolwork?
Well, it so happens that just as I was leaving school today...
So happens, eh? Get to the point, Leroy.
Okay, here's a note from school.
That's the spirit. Note, Leroy.
Teachers are always writing them.
Dear Throckmorton. Well, it's from Eve.
Yeah.
Leroy's geography teacher has had to come in and talk to me again about his atrocious grades.
That's not good. I looked it up.
Before demoting him, she has consented to test him again tomorrow morning. I know how deeply it would hurt you if Leroy should fail. And so I am suggesting that you spend the whole evening with him reviewing his geography work. But, Eve, what about my own work and Mrs. Dalrymple?
Mrs. Dalrymple? What's she got to do with it?
You wouldn't understand, Leroy. You can't even understand geography.
Dinner's ready, Miss Gildersleeve. Leroy, beef roast.
Be right there, Bertie, as soon as I make a telephone call. A very painful telephone call it is, too. Here goes my whole evening.
Hello?
Doris, about tonight.
Oh, yes, Throckmorton. You're going to sing our song.
Well, something has come up.
What?
I'm sorry, Doris. I can't see you tonight, you see.
Well,
No, Doris, let me explain.
please do.
You see, Eve Goodwin wrote me a note today. And...
Eve Goodwin.
You see, she's the principal of the school.
Yes, yes, I know. I imagine she writes a very intellectual note.
Now, Doris, you misunderstand. I have to stay home tonight and study geography.
Mr. Gildersleeve, I don't mind excuses if they're good ones. But studying geography with the principal, a very pretty principal.
But, Doris.
How fickle can a man be?
But...
And just last night you were singing love songs to me.
But everything's the same, Doris, just like last night. Listen. Just a little love, a little... She hung up on our song.
Back to the great Gildersleeve in just a minute. Have you heard about the modern masterpiece of cheese making? It's Kraft's latest triumph, a natural cheddar cheese, and it's made from pasteurized milk. The name, K-Brand Natural Cheese. That's K-A-Y, K-Brand. Here's a cheddar cheese with that traditional mellow flavor, that tender melt-in-your-mouth texture. Here's a cheddar cheese made from milk that's carefully pasteurized.
Say, K-Brand cheese sounds pretty special.
You'll think so once you taste it. K-Brand Natural Cheese is pretty special in the way it's cured, too. Every big 10-pound bar goes to the curing room sealed in its own transparent wrapper. And it's still in that same sparkling clean wrapper when your dealer gets it.
You mean there's no cheesecloth or paraffin coating?
Absolutely none. In fact, K-Brand cheddar cheese has no rind at all.
But then it's all usable.
Every delicious bit. In sandwiches, with pie, as a snack, or on your cheese tray. Tomorrow when you shop, look for that transparent wrapped bar with the words K-Brand Natural marked down the top and sides. Have your dealer cut you a portion, a thick slice or a wedge. Then, at home, try this mellow, full-bodied cheddar cheese on top of crisp crackers. Folks, that's happy eating. Remember, K-Brand Natural Cheese is made from pasteurized milk. Now let's return to the great Gildersleeve. He's just finished a big dinner and is ready to face the problems of the evening.
Am I afraid of the mayor and his threats? Am I afraid of his unemployed relatives? Am I afraid of losing my job? You bet I am. I'll get this report out tonight if it kills me.
You ready, Unc?
Geography, too. Well, it's in the belt a little.
Yeah, you sure ate a lot, Unc.
Hard evening of work ahead, my boy. Have to feed the body before you work the mind.
You're all set, all right.
Hey, you might hand me that pillow from the couch there for my back.
Okay. How's this?
Now then. Geography.
Want me to light your cigar first?
Oh, thank you, my boy.
Sure makes swell clouds. Can I have a cigar, Ben?
Oh, sure. There you are.
El Lobo, the tobacco perfected by the North American Indian.
Must have used them for smoke signals. Darn that peavy.
You all right, Unc?
Oh, sure, yes. Now, what seems to be your big problem?
Geography.
I know. But what specific part of the book are you having trouble with?
You kidding?
It's going to take longer than I thought. We start with the front of the book. Alaska.
Yeah, they're always asking boring questions about Alaska.
Boring? What's so boring about this? Listen. Alaska. Population, 59,000 people. Seals, 808,000. See, more seals than people. In 1929, the fish product was worth $51 million, including cod, herring, mackerel, sardines, and, well, some of it is a little boring.
Some of it?
Now, really, Leroy, if you really want to get something out of geography, make a game out of it, huh? Pretend you're a traveler. Pretend you're there among all the beautiful snow-capped mountains. Yeah, cigar went out.
I'll light it again.
No, Leroy, it's better off dead. Warm, too, Leroy. While you're up, run upstairs and turn down the furnace. A little close in here for good work.
Yeah, we still got quite a ways to go.
We'll get it done. Have a great capacity for work. Yes, sir. Teach Leroy all about Alaska, and then at least it doesn't get hot and stuffy up there. That was fine roast beef Bertie had for dinner. Stop the sled here, Bertie. I'll go in and find out what part of Alaska we're in.
Okay, Leroy and I'll stay out here and rest our dogs.
Your dogs? Oh, you mean the team. It'll only be a minute, folks. Tough bunch of characters. Better ask the bartender where I am.
Well, good afternoon, stranger. What can I do for you?
Well, hello, Peavy.
Peavy? I'd be careful who you call funny names up in the Klondike, stranger.
Oh, excuse me. I guess I mistook you for somebody I used to know.
Yes, I'm sure you must have.
He was a fuddy-duddy old druggist.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that. What will it be, stranger?
Well, I might have a glass of water.
Water?
How about buying me a little something, big boy?
Well, make it 2 glasses of water. She's cute. Say, stranger, who is that woman?
The most beautiful woman from Nome to Juneau. The lady who's known as Doris.
Doris? Well, Doris, I didn't recognize you in that ostrich plume hat. But don't your shoulders get cold?
Isn't that cute?
Say, who's that at the piano?
You mean Ragtime Munson?
He's playing our song.
Our song?
Of course, Doris. Don't you remember? I was going to sing it to you tonight. Just a little love, a little kiss.
Miss come quick.
Bertie, what's the matter?
Mayor Terwilliger saw him coming on snowshoes.
Mayor Terwilliger. And I don't have my report made out. He'll fire me.
Sorry, Miss Gildersleeve.
I'm sorry, Doris. I can't see you tonight.
Miss Gildersleeve.
I'm sorry. I can't see you tonight.
Miss Gildersleeve, wake up.
Yeah, wake up, Unc.
Huh? What's it for? Zip. Oh, hello, Bertie. Leroy?
I told you he ate too much.
He's all yours now, Leroy. I got to go back and clean the kitchen.
Must have dozed a little, eh? Where were we, Leroy?
We were studying Alaska.
Oh, yes. Let's go on to something else, huh? Let's see now. What's this? Palm trees. Nice sandy beach.
That's the South Seas, Unc.
The South Seas, huh? Very beautiful. Very romantic.
Oh, for corn's sake, he's going to sleep again.
Very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. Very beautiful.
Now. Handsome white man lie back on bamboo bed.
Huh?
Me little native girl sit by his side.
Huh? Oh, yes. Little native girl. Say, you look... Aren't you chilly?
In South Seas, native girls do not get chilly.
Oh, yes. I see you're wearing longer grass this year.
Now. White man close his eyes. His Doris stroke nice forehead.
His Doris? Who's Doris?
Your Doris. You, my husband.
No, wait a minute. Let's talk this over. Whoop, where's my shirt?
Please. White man, lie down.
When were we married?
We not married. Doris find you on beach. You, her husband. You wash ashore. Someday she find flotsam. Someday she find jetsam. Someday she find whale blubber. 2 weeks ago she find you.
But Doris.
So you her husband. Law of island.
But look, I have obligations at home. A niece, a nephew. Why didn't you marry Flotsam or Jetsam?
Doris like white man best. She never leave his side. She care for him always.
Well, I can't stay. I've got a job to do. I have a report to get out, or Terwilliger will fire me.
Oh, handsome white man have too much sun.
Sun?
Doris get water. Water.
Water.
Now you will feel better. Here come local water commissioner.
Water commissioner? Carrying it on his head. But I could tell him about how to run his business.
I came as fast as I could.
Hey, look, Bud. See, haven't I seen your face someplace before? In the States? Who are you?
Me? I'm Robbins, Mayor Terwilliger's cousin from Summerfield.
Wait, you're the guy he was going to make water commissioner? Carrying it on your head? What a water commissioner you'd make.
That's the idea, Leroy. You tickle his ribs on that side, and I'll tickle him on this side.
Wake up, Unc, wake up!
Huh? What's for? My report. I have to get that out, or I'll be carrying water on my head.
Mr. Gildersleeve, your secretary called.
Yeah, snap out of it, Unc. Bessie said she finished the report.
Bessie, she finished it?
Yeah, it's all done.
I wonder how she ever did it. Good old Bessie.
Yeah, and I finished my geography, too. Did it all while you were asleep.
Your geography?
Good old Leroy.
Oh, well. Only 10 o'clock. Thought it would take me longer to clean up all that work. Still time to call Mrs. Dalrymple. We'll have a cozy little evening together after all. Just a little love, a little kiss.
Hello?
Hello, Doris. I have great news for you.
This isn't Doris. This is Bessie.
Bessie, what are you doing at Mrs. Dalrymple's house?
Well, you said she was such a wonderful secretary, Mr. Gildersleeve. I brought the report over. She finished it in a jiffy.
What?
Now we're playing Chinese checkers. Won't you come over?
No, thanks, Bessie. Oh, well, I've had my fun. Alaska, the South Seas. Who wants to play Chinese checkers?
hear from the great Gildersleeve again very shortly. Tomorrow night, fix up a snack for your family of crisp crackers, sliced rosy cheek apples, and that wonderful Kraft cheese, K-Brand Natural Cheddar. What a happy combination. K-Brand is a natural cheddar with that traditional mellow, full-bodied flavor, that tender, meaty texture, but made from pasteurized milk. That's right, made from milk carefully pasteurized. And what's more, K-Brand has no rind because it ages right in its own spick-and-span wrapper. Every bit of it is usable for snacks on the family cheese tray, in hearty sandwiches, and with pie. Tomorrow, look for the big wrapped 10-pound bar at your dealer's. Have him cut as much as you wish, but be sure you see the words K-Brand Natural down the top and sides. Remember the name, K-Brand, the natural cheddar cheese made of pasteurized milk.
Terwilliger, sitting in there waiting to fire me. Will he ever be surprised when he sees this beautiful water report? Who's afraid of the mayor's cousin? By George, I'm the best water commissioner from Summerfield to the South Seas. Terwilliger, here's your report.
I'm sorry the mayor isn't in.
Oh, well, when he comes in, give him this report. He's in a hurry for it.
I'll give it to him first thing next Monday.
Next Monday?
Uh-huh. The mayor left this morning to drive his cousin back to Idaho.
You mean Robbins?
Yes. He's a potato farmer back there.
He is? Well, have to eat more potatoes. Keep Robbins busy. Good night, folks. Bye, Governor.
The Great Gildersleeve is played by Harold Perry. It was written by John Elliott and Andy White with music by Jack Meakin. Included in the cast are Walter Tetley, Lillian Randolph, Earl Ross, and Richard LeGrand. This is John Wald saying goodnight for the Kraft Foods Company, makers of the famous line of Kraft quality food products. Tomorrow night, Red Skelton will be Al Jolson's guest on the Kraft Music Hall, heard over most of these NBC stations. Don't miss the fun. Remember, tomorrow night. For exact time, see your local paper. And be sure to listen in next Wednesday and every Wednesday for the further adventures of the Great Gildersleeve.
You bet.
Do you like macaroni and cheese that's fluffy light with swell cheddar cheese flavor through and through? Well, you can make that splendid dish quickly and economically. Just get a box or two of Kraft Dinner. In each box of Kraft Dinner, you'll find special macaroni that cooks fluffy light in only 7 minutes. Also, golden Kraft grated to add that delicious cheddar cheese flavor in a jiffy. Imagine that. A marvelous main dish ready in only 7 minutes, and it costs just a few cents a serving. The family would say Kraft Dinner makes the best macaroni and cheese they've ever tasted. Remember the name, Kraft Dinner.
This is NBC, the national broadcasting company.